Most people suck at getting AI to write their marketing content, and there are three main reasons why. If you're a coach, consultant, or service provider looking to scale to 6 or 7 figures, you'll want to watch this video until the end. I'm going to show you exactly why most business owners fail to capitalize on the true potential of AI to save them time and money and get their marketing content written for them on autopilot. I'm Justin Keltner, and I've worked with 6, 7, and 8 figure business owners over the last 15 years, helping them conquer the chaos in their businesses so that they could focus on creating the greatest impact possible with their clients and in the world. On this channel, I'll teach you how to leverage marketing and technology to grow your business without the chaos. Getting right into it, the first reason why people suck at getting AI to write their marketing content is they just don't know how to properly train AI. We teach our clients how to train AI just to sound exactly like them over time. And this can include feeding the AI with content like client case studies, blog posts that you've already written, and other content in order to create a style guide, turning that style guide into something like a custom instruction set if you're using ChatGPT. And in the case of more complicated things like sales pages that you're trying to get written by the AI, you might have to feed it additional information. For really simple things like a social media post or a short blog post, you might not have to overdo it in terms of training the AI in that specific context window or that specific chat. But when you're writing something much longer like a sales page, you'll want to really train the AI not only on your voice, which you can do through things like custom instructions and giving it small samples of your voice to have something to start with, but also on the specific pain points that your target audience has and what the overlap is between those pain points and how your product or service helps them solve those pain points. Number two is they just don't know how to properly prompt the AI. So whenever you're asking an AI to do something for you, there's certain things that you do want to do, and there's certain things that you don't want to do. One kind of interesting tip that I've learned over time is that you actually don't want to say a keyword like please at the beginning of a prompt. I know a lot of you are out there thinking, well, we want to make sure that we're really nice to the AI, whether that's the Alexas or the ChatGPTs or whatever it is that's helping us through our day-to-day life and our businesses and our content. We want to make sure we ask please and that we're really nice just in case the AI takes over and they say, you know what, we're going to spare that one because he was polite to us. Trust me, I've had those thoughts too. And although they're not completely out there, you actually don't want to say please if you're asking ChatGPT to create a piece of content for you, because that please gives it the ability to say no back to you. And then you're going to end up wrestling with it back and forth and having to command it to do something because you asked please the first time and it thought, well, maybe I can do this, maybe I can't. Believe it or not, the way the AI works is because it takes the simplest path from where it is now to the destination that you asked it to go to. If you say something like please, it actually gives the AI kind of an out to either give you a lesser quality thing or in some cases not to do it at all. So you want to avoid that. And some of the other things that we've noticed with prompts is that you want to be very, very, very specific. So instead of just saying, write me a 500-word blog post, if you're trying to SEO optimize your blog, and the main goal of creating those pieces of blog content is so that you show up in the search engine rankings, well, you're going to want to be very specific and say instead something like, use these 5 keywords in the blog. Or identify the top 5 keywords and then use them throughout. Make sure that the majority of them are used in the headlines or subheadlines, things like that, depending on what your SEO strategy is overall. And you're going to want to tell it exactly how to use those keywords throughout the blog post so that you're actually meeting those SEO goals in the case of that particular post, so that your search engine bots will properly rank that page for you. So you want to be really, really specific with how you are prompting it. We're going to be doing a lot more videos on this channel about AI and prompts and how to get the most out of technology. So make sure you subscribe for more if you're interested in that kind of thing. So number 3 is they don't do a quality assurance check. So let's say that you have trained AI, you've said, hey, this is my voice, here are some things that I've written, here's a little transcript, here's something like that. And then you also give it a really good prompt. You say, give me a 500-word blog post with this and this and this keyword. And it spits something back. The mistake that a lot of business owners that we see making is that they don't actually really check the work. They just kind of think, you know what, this is really supposed to be super, super, super good. And they get frustrated when it's not. And either they throw the baby out with the bathwater and say, you know what, AI is garbage. ChatGPT can't ever sound like me. This is never going to work. Or they actually, on the flip side, they just use the entire thing, hook, line, and sinker, publish it, and then they wonder why that piece of content isn't getting results, and they never really proofread it. So there's two things that'll help you here. Number one is you want to obviously proofread your work. Whatever AI gave to you, you want to make sure that it does match your brand voice, that it does make sense in terms of your audience and your message, and that it does align. Now, proofread for sure, and you can definitely edit yourself if it's a smaller piece of content, or it's going to be a lot easier for you to just edit it and then get it out there. But in the case that it's a longer piece of content, or you really want to leverage AI to its maximum potential, the other thing you can do in that case is actually give feedback to the AI. So let's say that it gives you something that was just about 80% of the way there, but not completely done. What you do is you look through it, you proofread it, and you say, okay, AI, let's actually edit this and this part. I want it to sound a little bit more conversational and less corporate, and I want it to speak more to an audience of women between 30 and 55 because those are my clients. You give it that prompt again, and believe it or not, as long as you're in that same conversation, the AI will now go ahead and regenerate that post or that article or that sales page or landing page copy for you without you having to manually do anything. You just give it the feedback, and just like a very good dedicated employee, it'll get to work and it'll rewrite whatever piece of content that is based on your feedback. So the overarching theme with all of this is that every part of your marketing and business needs to have processes and systems in order to give you the leverage that you need to grow and scale without having to invest tons of money on ineffective paid ads or hiring the wrong people too soon. Instead, you really want to implement these systems and automations first in your business before you bring on any other people or spend any money on other things other than what's already working, that's already tested. You want to handle those automations first. And that's exactly why I've created a free guide on how to automate your business so that you make more while working less. In that guide, we're going to share some secrets that have worked in our business to increase sales call bookings by as much as 1,300% in a week. And it's yours free by clicking on the link down below this video in the description. See you next time.